All right, guys, new album from legendary rock band The Strokes. I mean, I think The Strokes have some of the best rock albums of the 2000s. Is This It? One of the best solo rock albums ever. Their follow-up, Room on Fire, is just as great as well. After that, I think The Strokes' discography becomes a little bit hit or miss. But 6 years ago, in 2020, the new Abnormal, I thought was such a return to form for the group. Not only did it have kind of their signature sound, but I saw them taking some of their biggest risks and experiments of their career. And honestly, the more I've sat with it in the past 6 years, it's became maybe my favorite Strokes album. It's been pretty quiet for the band. There was the Voids album that came out a few years ago, which was pretty rough for a few reasons. One, the terrible AI cover art for that record. The biggest issue was the vocals. The vocals that Julian was experimenting with on that record. Really weird auto-tune filmed. Not that there's an issue with the auto-tune, but the way in which Julian used it just sounded horrible on that record. And the reason I bring up this record is because based on the singles for this album, it seems like that has kind of bled through into what this new Strokes album is. Whew, I think this cover is cute. I think this cover kind of sucks, which is a shame because I think most Strokes covers are freaking amazing. Whatever, I don't know. So all that being said, I have very low expectations going into this. I'm just hoping I get at least a few great tracks because I'm seeing these guys live in a few months. And I'm really hoping that if they're gonna play stuff off the new record, at least some of it is good. Let's get into it, man. Track 1, Psycho Shit. There's two good tracks. Shit. It's not a good sign.
Like a bird of prey that you like poisoned wine.
You hear the auto-tune there? I don't mind it right now, but it could get worse. We'll see. It's just so out of tune. Oh my god. He's just so bad at using it. 808s and stroking. Oh my god. Jeez. As the track's building, it's kind of getting worse. You know, it's a shame. I like the instrumental. I like the way it built. I like the very somber chords in the beginning of the track. And this part is sick too. Unfortunately, it's just completely ruined by Julian's absolutely ridiculous out of tune auto-tune. I said this about the BTS album, but it does sound like Bon Iver is getting strangled to death when I hear people use auto-tune like this. It's like if you strangled Bon Iver. God, okay. What was there to say about that? Jesus Christ. See, I like these chords, though. Like, there's nothing wrong with auto-tune, but oh my god, is Julian just horrible at using it for some reason right now. Over this singles for this record, as well as the last Voids record. Like, it is just so out of tune. Auto-tune is a skill. It is a skill. I think people forget that. And holy shit, it's just so out of pitch. And it got worse as the track built up and he like went harder on it. Okay. Ooh, Dine N Dash. Does he use it on every track though? I like this guitar line already. No, wait, someone on the TikTok chat said, you know, it's crazy. I did some engineering on this whole album. Damn. You should have been like, man, engineer that auto-tune out.
What the hell?
What was going on, man? I mean, congrats, though. The mix sounds clean. Like, the tune came after I worked on it. I worked with the band on recording instrumentals. The instrumentals sound great. As of now. No auto-tune. Let's go. Let's go.
The birds of a feather die together.
This motherfucker doing a British accent?
What the hell?
This is definitely giving me like some old school rock vibes, like early like 70s, 80s kind of rock vibes. Maybe a little Floyd. This isn't sounding bad so far. Those drums are great. I mean, I don't mind this. I think this is pretty decent. But this would still be like bottom tier on the new Abnormal. Structurally, it's like a bit all over. Alright, that track was... Oh, is I can transition? Oh, very nice transition. I mean, yeah, it was definitely the best thing I've heard from this album so far. It's better than the 2 singles, and it's better than the first track. It was kind of weird. Like, it was all over the place. There was a point in there where, like, Julian just started hitting, like, a random English accent. Like, it was definitely decent. It was better than every song I've heard for this so far. But, again, like, that's not, like, a top-tier Strokes song. Definitely better than the other songs. But I feel like the bar's just been low, where it's like, okay, that one's decent. You know what I mean? All right, that was sound like a nice transition, though, into Lonely in the Future, track 3. Okay. Huh? John Legend.
Weekend, I like your outfit. YOLO, you only live once. Dude kept the beat as it was.
He didn't say that. YOLO in the year 2026?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
All good, we all steal, baby. Y'all ready for the next fad? Chris Edge's next. I did that yesterday. Oh, rather than later, baby. It's lonely in the future. You don't get it, it's a pity.
Guitars. I do like the guitars in the track. I love how you said they have a song called Only Live Once. That's like a huge Stroke song. It's not even like a low-key Stroke song. It's still he still said YOLO. He still said YOLO. I missed the Fantano bar. I was too busy at this dumbass chatter. Hold on. I mean, shit, no wonder I missed it. I can barely even understand what he's saying with this garbage autotune.
You would not recognize art in any age.
God.
On the first day we had,
He's really trying to get weird on this, man. It's not working, though. It's not working. Oh, my God. What a waste of an instrumental, man. The guitars on here are great. But wow, was Julian trying way too hard to be weird? Oh man, the lyrics on there. I mean, let's get into the Fantano bar, because you could barely even understand him saying Fantano. The way he said it, what exactly did he say? It sounded like he was very bitter, though. He was like, I heard that 20 fucking years ago. I did Fantano word for word when I was a kid. Stick to the technical vocals, that's great, but you would not recognize art in any age.
Oh, bro.
Come on, Julian, bro. Anytime you like mention a critic in a song like this, it's so cringe. Like there's no way of doing this and making yourself look good. I have to ride with Fantano unfortunately on this one. He is my mutual. He is my mutual. I gotta ride for him on this one. We're coworkers. I gotta ride with the union, man. Union strong. Millennial ass Stroke fans are gonna defend this and be like, yeah, get the music critic. Fantano doesn't know shit or whatever. And if I'm not mistaken, like, hasn't Fantano given like good reviews to the Strokes? Like, I'm pretty sure he liked the new Abnormal a lot, right? He just didn't like the Voids record, which like the last Voids record sucked, man. All right, Falling Out of Love. I don't even want to listen. I barely want to listen to this song. It's so long. Why is it so long? Can we skip No Shade? We'll see. Let's see if we can get through it. I don't know. I think I only got through the song once. This might be the Strokes' worst song. Did you guys say there's a better song than Dine N Dash on here at some point? We've heard the song already. It's been out, man. The autotune is trash. What I think makes this one especially bad is the instrumental just does not fit what he's going for on the vocal end. This is another weird vocal he does. Gosh, this chorus is rough, dude. This chorus is rough. It's a shame because I feel like there's like a melody there if you just take out the auto-tune. Sounds like that one Vine of the kids singing using the grandma's voice box as the auto-tune. I had to have seen that, but I don't remember off the top of my head. Oh my god, it's so long. Here comes the annoying millennial Strokes fan. Oh, Jesus. Skip no shade. I gotta hear it out. It's only there's 2 more minutes. I also think this is the weakest instrumental. Like this, there's nothing that exciting going on instrumentally here. The guitars are fine. Not only the worst vocally, worse instrumentally. There's one comment that disagrees with them. Nah, someone in the chat said D1, we're D1 haters. That's what Brandon said. I think the issue is Julian has too much creative control. I think that's the issue. Why is the Void shit coming into the Strokes album? Wow, it's just a strag. Wow. My God. Actually, this is like my 3rd or 4th time hearing it. I actually think this is my worst experience so far. Yeah, the first 2 Voids albums are great. The last one, however, no. Oh, okay, you guys are saying Going to Babylon is like one of the best songs. I'm hoping, because oh my gosh, that is the worst. That might be the worst Strokes song ever. Please be good. Please, please. Because honestly, Dine N Dash is the best track, and honestly, I'm not that crazy about that track either. Give me a banger. Come on. We got 5 more songs, including this.
Sometimes it feels like the world is just moving too fast. No one to one side, just strong.
Another weird Julian vocal inflection. Mango, I'm sorry, you're coping, man. You're coping. YOLO was always cringe. Regardless. It was always cringe. I mean, so far we're halfway through. I'm not getting the hype of this one either. I'm still not crazy about Julian's performance. Certainly better than the last 2 tracks. Just say you don't like the Strokes and move on. You're ruining vibes. Brother, what is this? What is that? What is that? What do you see back there? Tell me. Like, what are we talking about, man? Like, God, Strokes fans are fucking annoying. Holy shit. I'm gonna switch up. See, that's your guys' issue. You're never gonna get good music from this band again if we're just gonna lie and act like everything they do is great. And it's the same shit that happened with Come Down Machine, man. Oh wait, this guitar part is sick though. I mean, the band's killing it. The band's killing it on this track. Okay. Instrumentally, the ending was pretty good. That guitar was grooving. Julian's performance, not as bad as the previous 2 tracks. The auto-tune was still there, but it was more tolerable for sure. I just think comparatively to the other track so far, this is decent. But if we were to compare this to any other song in the Strokes discography, if we're gonna compare it to anything off their last record, this would be at the bottom of the list. But yeah, I mean, I like the instrumental on that one. Going Shopping, another great instrumental. Going Shopping is another great instrumental. I think the band killed it. Julian, ridiculous. It's better than At the Door. You don't believe that. One of the best singles of the decade. Honestly, like a top 5 Strokes song. Like, what? What are we talking? Like, God, Strokes fans don't even have good takes. Yeah, that had to be Rage Bait. That had to be Rage Bait. And I actually don't mind the songwriting on this one either. Wish up on time, but I heard earlier this morning, I know I couldn't hear it twice, damn. Yeah, I mean, it's not great. It's not great. You know what's crazy? I didn't even mind this song that much when I first heard it. I like it less. I think I like it less in the context of everything else. Oh, this part is sick though. Come on. The rest of the band did not deserve this, man. The guitar playing is so good. The guitar playing is so good. Maybe you'll get it over time. I'll get it if Julian goes back into the mixing and just removes all the auto-tune and just lays down better vocals. Because he would still need to redo the vocals because they're still out of tune. He's just not good at using auto-tune. It's not the issue is not auto-tune. The issue is the way he's using it. He's not good at using it. One positive, I like the transitions on the album so far. I like the transitions on the album. Liar's Remorse, let's go. The next couple tracks are long, guys. The next two tracks are 5 minutes. Come Down Machine is a great album. Compared to what I'm hearing so far, maybe you're right. So far, this just sounded like it's making the Come Down Machine sound like a masterpiece.
There was a time sat there like a dog. He was the one.
Auto-tune isn't coming off as bad on this one.
Right in the radio way.
Yeah, I spoke too soon.
I wanna play my game. So don't ever
I like the atmosphere of this song a bit more. I like the very spacey guitars. Ooh. What the fuck was that? Harmonic minor. Fave song so far? Low-key, maybe this one. More solid guitars here too at the end. Okay, video game outro. The hell? Ooh. Oh man, I really hope he doesn't fucking start doing that. I mean, that was the best use of the autotune so far. It didn't really bother me there as much, but I did really dig the atmosphere of that song. Like, I think it worked a little bit more with, like, the production of the track. Atmospheric, moody vibe to it. I think it worked a little better. Yeah, more solid guitars again. I think that's one of the better tracks for sure. That would sound like a nice transition into the Fruits of Conquest, so let's hear that one out. Alright, come on, man. Don't fuck this up. Don't fuck this up. Come on. Come on. If I hear that auto-tune, I'm gonna lose it. This sounds so different from everything else. This feels like it could have ended up on previous show projections so far. I like Julian's vocal there. Where was this on the rest of the record, dude? Why didn't we just have this on the rest of the record? Oh, I love those little, like... Those almost sound like bongos right there. Most solid standout hook, too.
I'm a leech, 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 I'm a leech.
Maybe Julian is a leech. I love the drums on this. That's gotta be... That right there has to be the best vocal on this entire record. Like, these are the best vocal runs on the whole album. It is very Come Down Machine, but it's a good Come Down Machine track. I love the drums on this. And yeah, that little vocal run Julian hits is solid. Like, I don't understand. It also, as much as I like that song, and that's easily my favorite track so far. As much as I like that song, it doesn't really sound like anything else on this record. It really doesn't. It is definitely an outlier in the rest of the track list. But I liked that. At least we came away with like one really solid track. There's a silver lining there. Please just don't end on like an auto-tune croon drag. For the love of God, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, Julian. Radiohead vibes. It's the last thing I want to hear.
So we go for one more ride. I guess I did my time.
Oh my God.
But now I wait.
Don't tell me we're gonna hit the last track is gonna have some of the worst out of tune vocals on this whole thing, bro. Come on.
That chance, everything
Yeah.
I can, and I can't wait.
Favorite song is The Fruits of
And I know
Conquest.
you say, oh, I can't wait.
4 good songs on this album. I would say there's 1 good song, 3 decent ones. 3 decent to solid.
But at the end, must let all songs die.
The fuck? Well, disappointing ending. That's The Strokes. Reality awaits. I think I could say I just listened to the worst Strokes record. That was worse than Come Down Machine. Funny enough, like I feel like this is like the weird, and Julian has tried to get weird on records before, even New Abnormal to an extent. But he's doing some weird shit on this record, like that outro of that final track too. The weird accents. We know what the biggest issue is. It's Julian. It's Julian. Not even just the auto tune, which I'll get into, but honestly, even just like on a performance level, it does feel like Julian's like half-assing it a bit on this one. Like he's not going as hard as we know him to go for. Like the guy has one of the most distinct, unique voices in all of rock music ever, but there doesn't seem to be like much passion into the performances on most of these songs. Even the Fruits of Conquest, which is my favorite track. Yeah, but then there's just the auto tune, man. Which again, I said it a few times already. There's nothing wrong with using auto-tune. I just think Julian doesn't know how to use it. Every time he uses it, it sounds awful. It sounds awful on most of these songs. The only one I found it pretty tolerable was Liar's Remorse. It was a little bit more tolerable on there. It fit the vibe of the production a little bit more. So there I liked it. But on Psycho shit, on this Psycho shit, it's bad. That final track is bad. Falling Out of Love, maybe the worst Stroke song ever. Yeah, the only track I really, really liked on this whole album was The Fruits of Conquest, which feels completely out of place comparatively to everything else on here. Dine N Dash was okay, and I did dig the production on going to Babylon. Shout out to the band. I think they mostly did a pretty good job. Guitar work is pretty solid. Drum work is pretty solid. Yeah, man. I just don't understand why Julian felt the need to bring whatever he was doing with the Void's last record onto here. Like you could just make those things separately, dude, and just do the Strokes thing. But listen, the Strokes are been pretty inconsistent over the past like 12 years. So like I'm not counting them out. I'm not gonna say like, oh, it's over. I think they bounce back with the New Abnormal. I think they could do it again. So we'll see. But yeah, I do think I did not enjoy this very much. I did not.